Very often when I'm talking to investors, the first question they're asking me when we get into equipment is, "Hey, what kind of trucks are we gonna buy? Freightliner?" I say, "I mean, yeah, you can buy a Freightliner," but I try to shift them. I try to shift an investor conversation about equipment into the engines first. You buy the engine first, then you're gonna buy, obviously, the mileage, the youngest, best engine, right? The mileage first, the second. Then you can buy either the year of the truck body or the brand, right? That's last. So if you're talking about engines, we love Caterpillar when you can get them. We can get them. They're great, but they don't make any more for diesel for semi trucks. But Cummins engines, right? The Detroit series are. I mean, mechanics love the Detroits. You got what Detroit 60s, and now you probably got the DD 16s and 15s with Freightliner uses Detroit engines. So those are the selective engines that we love. Then of course Volvo was it Volvo 11. That Volvo has a couple of good engines that they make as well. So you buy the engine first, right? And then you buy the mileage. You want to stay preferably under 350,000 miles. That does bring most trucks will come with a warranty at that level with DEF system built in. That's another conversation. But you buy the engine first, then you're buying the mileage, 350,000 miles or less, preferably, right? Now, once you have that, now you can decide, well, what brand are we going to get? We're going to get a Freightliner or we're going to get Peterbilt. Peterbilts, they typically come with PACCAR engines, but again, buy the engine first and then the brand secondarily, right? So you may buy a Peterbilt, but you make sure that it has possibly a Cummins engine inside of that Peterbilt, right? 300,000 miles. Well, Peterbilt has a great warranty system, so you can go even higher miles on the Peterbilt. You can go 400,000 or 500,000 miles on a Peterbilt if you're buying. But still, the general rule of thumb is 350 or less, right? And now you think about, okay, well, the year of the truck body is mostly how much more sensors you have and computer chips, and the interior is nicer, more modern, right? So the year of the truck is less relevant. So think about that when you're buying your trucks, do some research on the engines first, and then you buy the truck around the engine.